So was it good to get back with your old mates then?
Yeah, no, it's really good fun. Yeah, it's good to get back with each other because yeah, they're really good fun to make, and yeah, it's cool to see them all again.
And we're on the 5th film now. Do you still get a buzz as soon as the film comes out?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, definitely the premieres. I've never really sort of got used to them yet because they're just so crazy and just a little bit sort of overwhelming. But no, I mean, they're really good fun. I'm still really sort of enjoying that side of it. So yeah, I definitely still get excited.
We see the introduction of new characters in this one. One of my favourites is Ivana, who plays Luna. Is she really that cool in real life?
Yeah, no, she's wicked. She was really, really nice, and she knew so much about the book as well. She was like a massive fan, and everyone would sort of go to her with like she just knew everything about the books completely inside out. So she was really cool. Yeah.
She got the part through an open audition. Do you think that makes a difference?
Definitely, really. Yeah. I mean, the way I sort of got into it was pretty lucky. It's sort of a similar way, really. It was just I made this little videotape and sent it to Newsround. I was doing like a little rap, and that was it really. And then there was all the auditions and that, which are pretty scary. So yeah, I think it's a really good way of sort of attracting sort of more people, really.
It seems like there's less magic in this one and more about the characters, and we sort of get to know you a little bit more in this one. And there's still that burning sort of passion between you and Hermione in this one.
Yeah, definitely. I think sort of they grow up. It's good to see sort of that side of them, and yeah, there's definitely something between Ron and Hermione that we'll have to see where that goes in the 7th one, I think. Yeah.
Of course, you find out what's going to happen in your character as soon as the book comes out. Do you find yourself running down to Waterstones the day that it's published?
I don't know, really. This is going to be really interesting because it's really been hyped up, and everyone sort of is talking about who's going to die, and everyone's got their own little theory, and I just don't really know, really. Ron really has got quite a lot going on because it's obviously that Hermione thing that needs to be sort of sorted out, and I don't know, really.
Would you be upset if you died in the last book?
No, not really. Because one, it's the last one, so I won't be missing out on anything. And two, I think it'd be quite a cool scene if it was like a really heroic way of going. It'd be quite cool. Yeah.
But not before you've had a kiss. Obviously, Harry has one in this one.
I know. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was with Hermione, it'd be a bit embarrassing, really. I think it could be quite awkward because we've known each other so long. It's going to be, if anything does happen, it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable.
Emma Watson, it's lovely to meet you. Was it good to be back for film 5?
Yeah, I mean, it was really exciting. When I first found out David Yates was going to be directing it, we had like a really long sort of chat and meeting about everything, all the ideas that he had for the film, and he told me that Helen Bonham Carter was coming on board, and Imelda Staunton was playing Professor Umbridge, and I was just like, oh my god, this is going to be amazing. You know, just when you thought you've kind of like, we must have nabbed every sort of British talent, you sort of realise, god, there's even more to come. How amazing. So yeah, it was really exciting, and it was really nice to have a new director, and David seems just genuinely just so excited about the whole project, and he just has sort of so much enthusiasm for it. So it's actually my favourite of all of them so far. It wasn't my favourite book, but I definitely think it's the best film so far. Azkaban used to be my favourite, but this one honestly, it's just brilliant.
Obviously, for the first Harry Potter movie, when you were introduced to Daniel and Rupert, you didn't have much in common, but are you really true friends now? Yeah,
we are really friends now. I mean, we spent kind of like 11 months of every year since we were like 10, 11 sort of together, so we know each other inside out. We see each other first thing in the morning, and you know, at our most glamorous moments and at our least, so we know each other pretty well.
Of course, to most children, Hogwarts would be the dream place to go to school. When the cameras switch off, are you playing games and hanging out and having fun?
Yeah, we are. When we're not filming, like Rupert has got literally, his dressing room is just one big games room. He's got pool, table tennis, darts, everything really. So yeah, we have a pretty good time.
We were talking about Rupert. Obviously, Harry gets the kiss in this one. Rupert said it'd be very strange if in the next book that he has to kiss you and get to grips with you. Do you feel the same?
Yeah, well, I have really mixed feeling about it, because from a fan or like reading the book sort of point of view, I really want Hermione and Ron to get together, but then I realise that has implications, basically. That means I have to end up kissing Rupert, which, as Rupert pointed out, would be extremely awkward, because they're basically like my brothers now, and it would just feels so wrong, but oh well. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, I guess.
So in between movies, obviously the other guys are concentrating on acting and doing other films and plays and stuff. You just concentrating on school?
Yeah, it is. I mean, Dan and Rupert have left school now, so that's sort of, if I'm not at school, I'm filming, and if I'm not filming, I'm at school, and trust me, that's plenty to keep me busy, so yeah. I want to go on to university, and I love learning, and I love being at school. It's where all my friends are.
So when you go to university, how easy do you think it's going to be for you to lead a normal student's life?
I don't know, you get used to it. I sort of learn how to handle it, really. Sort of every new person I meet sort of has an idea in their head of what I'll be like, because they've sort of watched me grow up, essentially, in the films, and there's been so much sort of hype around it. It just takes a bit of time for people to get to know you, and when they do, hopefully they'll sort of realise that I lead a pretty normal life. It doesn't look like I do, but when I'm not here, I do.